Hello accounts people, time to move on with our sage. Now we're going to look at payments in and out of the bank account. We've got up to task 6 and we've got remittances from customers, and we're paying some suppliers and some other money coming in and other money going out via recurring entry. So this is where we got to. We've got our customers. This is the bit that's changed most with the newer versions of all older versions of Sage. If we go on the bank on this version, we have got a customer receipt. Now that means it's a customer with an account, and the customer that is paying us first was SCL Interiors. So it brings up all our outstanding invoices, and the date was the 15th, and different ways of putting the amount in. In this case they've paid us the whole amount, so probably the quickest way, paying full. That's the right amount, that's what they paid us, save it, and we'll see the bank going up and SCL is cleared. So our other customer, Campbell Kitchens, no, we are Campbell Kitchens, so fine partners. Good job they're paying us, they were over their limit, is balance outstanding and credit note. Two different ways of dealing with this. Put the date in, and then we can either type the amount in and click on automatic. It will allocate the money between the credit note, and that will try and work it out. Or, and again, that's the opening balance, take off the credit note, and then you can see the amount there, 109744. That's what they're telling us they're paying us, so we're quite happy that matches up. And now we can save that. The bank account's gone up. They're still over the limit, but only a little bit. Suppliers then. We've now got one of our items we've got now is payment on account. So payment on account can also be done with customers. That means we're not allocating the payment to a particular invoice, and it will get allocated to invoices later. So we're going to pay Vanstone. So here we go, bank payment, supply payment. And because we're paying them on account, we're just literally going to enter the amount here. We have got a check number. We've got to put the right date in. It was on the 12th of May. And if we now click pay, it will say payment on account. Now that will show up differently in the audit trail. It will need allocating later. It probably wouldn't be too long to allocate it to the opening balance, except in the exam, because you'll lose marks. And then the other one, part payment, just of the opening balance. So on the 24th of May, check number, and then pay that one in full, and it is the right amount according to the details. Click save, and it's paid. So now the next instruction says a remittance advice. So remittance advice are what we attach or send electronically. These are the only payments we've made. So we're going to print this one. Lots of different versions, usually the top one works. So there's a remittance advice, so that when part get this, they know that we've paid that amount and they can enter it through their accounting records It can be emailed if we've got the email address in the company set up, or we can export it, in this case, as a PDF file. We'll just save it with everything else as a PDF file that can be emailed as an attachment later, or in this case it's going to get uploaded to AAT, and we've exported it as a PDF file. So close that one. We've done that one. So that's payments to and from. Very important to get the allocation right so that we know exactly how much we're owed. There might be queries, credit notes. Assume that somebody's always going to take a credit note, and always take a credit note if it's on the system. So now we've actually just got a normal bank payment. So this bank payment there is insurance. It's been paid by a business debit card. So that's the date we've been given. VAT not applicable. So, but we do need, this is annual premises insurance. So start off with 7,000 at least. So all premises insurance, that's a nice one, that would do nicely. We've got the amount. And that would be a T0 rated. So actually when the exam says that is not applicable, they're wrong. Date, amount, right code, done. Web details, we've got to type a bit more details in. A cash sales listing, so this is where somebody's come in and given us a check, so that will be a bank receipt. So date 24. We haven't got much of a receipt. Nominal code though is kitchen equipment, so it's 4001. 4474 including VAT. So we did it earlier just to test, but we can calculate it now. Put in some details if we want to. I'm not going to waste time doing that. And that's gone into our bank account. So we've had a look at our bank account now. If we double click on it, just have a look at the activity, you can see that payment, that receipt, and you can see the payments and the checks. See, debits and credits all happening. So now, one of the things that causes a few problems, recurring items. So this is for a standing order, add, because it's a new one. It's coming out of our bank current account, and this one's going to be for rent. So start off again at 7,000, see what comes up. Yeah, a bit fast there. That'll do. So it's a direct debit, give it the details, it's every month, days, month. Total required posting as per instructions 3. Start date 2nd of May. Net amount 750. Tax code 0 rated, and we would want to screen dump that into a Word document just as evidence. And then nothing's been posted, so posting's made, nothing's actually happened, and it says process the first payment. At a later date, we've seen it quite often. There's only one due. Post. No, it says one. When the reconciliations are done by students, quite often it's the processing of the first recurring payment. If you turn the computer on the 22nd of June, you'll find a little pop-up box reminding you it's due. Comes up. And that's some payments coming in and out of the bank. Time for a break.